There it is. China tightens baby formula rules after NZ poisoning scare. That's out of Bloomberg. I remember some headline years ago, like, 20,000 kids died over a multi-year period. But I want to get into the economy real quick, and then I'll get into all that and take your phone calls. The toll-free number to join us on this live Thursday worldwide broadcast, first-time callers again, is 800-259-9231, 800-259-9231. We'll get you up and on the air. 800-259-9231. And if you disagree, call in. You go to the head of the line. Maybe I'm being a little extreme here. Maybe having kids with satanic symbols and bloated dead DU babies around McDonald's with McDonald's signs on them is no big deal. Maybe going to Starbucks to get coffee and being lectured about white privilege is normal, and even though that they admit it's a re-education camp program. Maybe the government ruling by executive fiat is normal. Maybe the new announcement of what I'm about to get to on the derivatives is no big deal. Maybe having all the major TV companies and car companies and world leaders announcing that we're going to ban humans driving cars soon, and everything you're doing is being watched, and there's cameras in your TV watching you. Yes, we're listening to you. Yes, ha, ha, ha. Yes, we're going to stop labeling the GMOs. Yes, we're not going to label the drugs and the vaccines anymore and even let you know what's in the insert. Ha, ha, ha. And we're going to make it mandatory. Ha, ha, ha. Everything's fine. Ha, ha, ha. And the border's wide open. We're going to give the illegals everything free and free babies and free ha, ha, ha. It's just more fresh meat for the meat grinder. And yes, we're going to put the troops on secret death lists and actually let them die of stuff that's totally treatable. Ha, it's totally normal. Everything's fine. I mean, this is what we're dealing with. Rob Dew just came in. Rob, do you want to talk?
Yeah, Alex. I just found this article. We get to have nap time. It's on Daily Mail. Stressed out adults are paying thousands of dollars to attend the world's first preschool for grown-ups. I mean, it's just we're degenerating.
They're teaching mental illness. I mean, I met with a top psychiatrist/psychologist who is a multimillionaire and owned a radio station when I was in Minnesota, and he was revealing to me 15 years ago with Ted Anderson, he wanted to meet with us, that he was there at the corporate level talking about the plan to screw the kids up. Yeah, there it is. We get to have nap time. Stressed out adults are paying thousands of dollars to attend the world's very first preschool for grown-ups. Exactly. That's the hottest thing in Japan 5 years running.
Yeah, wearing diapers.
Is to wear diapers and poop on yourself.
Yeah, it's just... They're taking the adult, they're making the age of becoming an adult later and later. It used to be, 12, 13, these kids were adults working, doing stuff, helping out with the family. And now it's 18. You have to be 18 before you can do anything.
Well, actually, now it's 35. I saw a headline, 35 is the new adult.
Yeah. And they're making it later and later and later.
And I run into full-grown men everywhere that act like 5-year-olds, and I want to knock their teeth out.
Yeah.
I mean, when I was 14, man, I was, I'd already had more living than the average, I'm sorry, it doesn't even matter. I'm sorry, go ahead. They don't know what they're missing out on, man.
That was the transition generation. Now it's just full-blown, stay a kid as long as you can until you're 25.
Man, I thought my parents were reckless, just turning me loose and letting me do whatever I wanted. But, I mean, they just didn't want me to be weak. My parents weren't even radical. They just made the decision that I was not going to be... I mean, my dad was not a Mr. Macho tough guy, but I'd come home with black eyes after bullies beat me up when I was 11. He'd say, you better fight harder next time. He didn't call the police when I had loose teeth and black eyes. And I'm telling you that, I just thank God I was brought up like that, dude.
Well, there was a story the other day. A lady calls the cops to come teach her son about stealing. 8-year-old stole some money out of the purse. They ended up, one of the cops got mad and started calling her, you black B-I-T-C-H, and arrested her for wasting their time. But it's like, you don't call the cops for something stupid like that. The cops are trained now to arrest people. They're trained to bring in revenue. So they're looking at you as a milk cow. And when you call them into, I'm going to teach my son a lesson and have the cops,
What about the lady's Big Mac was cold, so they called the cops?
It's ridiculous. People think that the cops are going to solve your problems. They're not there to solve your problems.
Well, notice, don't discipline your kid, but then when they grow up to be a delinquent, the cops kill them or taser them.
Yeah. No, it's just a par for the course. I'm working on a report right now. I went and shot some detailed shots of all those aborted dead babies, DU babies around the McDonald's, and I found photographs that compare them exactly, like the one-eyed thing with the eye in the middle.
No, it's clear the show got it from DU Iraq babies.
Yeah. No, it's disgusting. So I'll have a report for that tonight for the nightly news. I'm going to take some of what you said today. I think you just spelled it out really clearly. And people, and then, this whole, when you walk around South by, everybody's walking around looking for free stuff, it's a what do we call it?
Did Joe Biggs want to comment on something? I see him there on the
He's got
shot.
something he's going to talk to you about during the break. He's got.
Hey,
we found
sorry
some
I'm running
intel
late. I had to
going
stop
on
and get my
some
vitamins for the
operations
month.
I got mine in the mail yesterday from DiscountNutritionShop.com, so I'm here, totally on time.
DiscountNutritionShop.com?
Yep, they're a lifesaver in more ways than one. They have all the nutritional supplements you need, the major brands you know, plus you can save up to 10%. Write down this number, 888-908-4548.
Huh?
888-908-4548. Or just go to DiscountNutritionShop.com.
The Clean and Green sale continues at Guns80.com. My buddy Mark is rolling in clover since Guns80.com announced its Clean and Green sale. He used his leprechaun-like magical powers to get Guns80.com to offer us a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Now, for a limited time, when you order an AR-15 rifle kit, Guns80.com will toss in a cleaning kit and a tactical bipod pistol grip free, all for the low, low price of $449.95. Go to Guns80.com or call 844-2-GUNS80.
Music, one of life's greatest pleasures, has tremendous power. The power to bring a tear to the eye or to quiet a racing mind. Music also has the power to heal and has been used through the centuries to treat depression, create energy, induce sleep, relieve stress, and chronic pain. Now, Michael Terrell has created Whole Tones, the healing frequency music projects. These frequencies were uncovered in the music of King David and believed to have astounding healing effects. Now, you can benefit from healing music therapy simply by listening daily to this music in the comfort of your own home or office. It's a new year. Give yourself the gift of healing and transformation. Don't miss this opportunity to get an absolutely free sample of this music that you can begin using right away. Just visit WholeTones55.com and get a free sample. Visit WHOLETones55.com today for your free sample. That's WholeTones55.com. WholeTones55.com.
As if chlorine in our water weren't bad enough, now they're adding ammonia?
It's true. Some municipalities are now adding ammonia plus chlorine to your water supply. It's a disinfectant called chloramine. But with a trusted Big Berkey water filter, you can keep chloramine out of your water. New NSF EPA certified lab tests show EPA Berkey water filters remove chloramines, pharmaceuticals, BPA, pesticides, bacteria and viruses, all forms of fluoride, and much more. Big Berkey water filters are the original and most trusted on the market. The gold standard in water purification. And our filters last for years at less than 2 cents per gallon. Big Berkey, the one that's powerful enough to purify stagnant pond water. Get your Big Berkey today. Call 1-877-99-BERKEY or click BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com. That's 1-877-99-BERKEY. Big Berkey Water Filters, for the love of clean water.
More and more people are discovering the incredible benefits of alkalizing the body, and there's no better product for it than AlkaVision Plasma pH Drops. Packed with a powerful combination of the most alkaline minerals and compounds, just a few drops in water will rid your body of harmful waste and give you more vibrance and vigor than you've had in years. Now buy 2 bottles and get $10 off your order. Call 800-518-7615 or visit alkavision.com. Alkalize your body. Supercharge your health at alkavision.com.
Hear that? That's the sound of a house being trashed while a gang of thieves ransack the place. And what they don't steal will be destroyed.
You can prevent being the next victim of a break-in. Go to faketv.com and discover a device that creates the illusion someone inside is watching TV, even when you're miles away. Security is a mindset, and Fake TV should be part of your security solution. Be vigilant, but not fearful. faketv.com.
The Genesis Communications Radio Network proudly presents The Alex Jones Show, because there's a war on for your mind.
Boy, we couldn't have a better intro coming in. That wasn't planned. That just auto-played. We've got huge breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be happening in Austin's back door. Joe Biggs, combat vet, U.S. Army, Iraq and Afghanistan. We were sent by one of our insiders, one of my insiders, a very good source, let's just say, in telecoms, in the whole NSA area, this open source document that no one has seen, but that is buried on the official Special Forces Command out of Florida's site. And Joe Biggs, when he read it during the last break, we knew exactly what we were seeing. This is sensational news. They want to hide this as a psyop in plain view for the troops, to brainwash them, the local police, and the citizens. They say this is to gain the hearts and minds of the people of Texas. They're doing these all over the country, and Texas is one of the only states in the U.S. on the map. Do they have it to pull up in there? This is sensational. I want people to see. Texas is listed in red as a hostile sector. I told you I'm deep behind enemy lines, folks. I mean, we are listed as a hostile sector. They're having Delta Force, Navy SEALs with the Army trained to basically take over. This is over the top. Texas is listed as a hostile sector. Now, of course we are. We're here defending the Republic, and the military's awake. This is what's waking them up. But my gosh, Joe, we just got this information, and they actually admit it's a psyop, and it's public, but no one knew about it. Thank God our let's just say intel friends sent us this. U.S. Army Special Operations, unclassified, and let's give people the code number up there at the top. Joe, tell folks about this.
All right, so this is a request to conduct realistic military training. The operation is going to be called Jade Helm 15. The commander of United States Army Special Operations Command seeks a written invitation and approval from local law officials to conduct realistic military training. So, like I said, this is going to be realistic military training conducted outside of federally owned property.
Outside Camp Swift and Bastrop.
So this will be in American citizens' backyards. So it says they'll be conducting all kinds of role-playing. It is a challenging 8-week joint military and interagency unconventional warfare exercise conducted throughout Texas. Now, like I said, this operation will be running from July 15th to 15th September, and the participants will be U.S. Army Special Forces, U.S. Navy SEALs, U.S. Air Force Special Operations Command, USMC Marine Special Operations Command, the Marine Expeditionary Unit.
This is a NORTHCOM Joint Forces warfare planning operation.
Yeah.
Keep going.
And this is, like you said, it's going to be a complete and total psyop. And one of the main things that I saw when I was looking at this, it lists Texas in red. And then when you look at the legend, it says red is hostile. So for some reason, Texas is red. But then when you go on, it says to hone advanced skills in military interagency require large areas of undeveloped land with low population densities with access to towns. The opportunity to work with civilians to gain their trust and understanding of the issues. They want to adapt in unfamiliar terrain, social and economic conditions. Operations will happen in and around communities where anything out of the ordinary will be spotted and reported. Complete and total psyop, through and through, all the way.
And they legalized psyops last year. They admit they're going to have Brigade Homeland rolling out. I did that report where the headline was Pentagon admits Drudge stopping their propaganda. In that video announcement, they admit they're going to be engaging in psyop and military takeover domestically. This is in preparation for the financial collapse and maybe even Obama not leaving office. I mean, I'm telling you, this is so huge.
There's going to be 1,200 service members participating in Operation Jade Helm. It says increase military presence, increase aircraft in the area at night. They may receive noise complaints. Some individuals may conduct suspicious activities designed to prepare them for complex environment overseas.
Did you hear that? They're going to practice breaking into things and stuff. This is going to be hellish.
Personnel may be carrying weapons. Some participants will be wearing civilian attire and driving civilian vehicles.
And this is just a cover for deploying the military on the streets. You notice Texas is listed as hostile for their drill.
Yeah. So I think it's a good thing that we get out there and cover this operation.
We're going to be all over it.
Yeah.
Because part of it in the document is out at Camp Swift. They're in Smithville and other areas. But we have the Army sources and the Texas Guard sources. We're going to be all over this.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I was told about this stuff going on at Fort Hood a few years ago. That's what really upset the PSYOPs people out there.
Well, I mean, the thing for me, though, is just the amount of the participants. I mean, this is the entire Special Operations Command. This isn't just...
This is an invasion.
This isn't just Delta Force. I mean, this is everybody.
And this isn't tabletop. I've hardly ever heard of something joint like this unless they're actually planning an invasion.
Yeah, this is a large operation on a big scale. I mean, this is going to affect a lot of stuff. And like you said, the whole point is they want to...
If Putin was putting this, one half of this on the Ukrainian border, it'd be international news.
Yeah.
Instead, they're putting it on our border. Yeah. Joe, I want you to do a detailed report. I mean, this is sensational. They hope it just, comes out there like it's no big deal. The headline is, NORTHCOM prepares all military forces or all branches to invade Texas. Texas listed as hostile enemy by NORTHCOM and Special Forces Command. They prepare invasion drill of Texas. Feds preparing to invade Texas. We'll be back. Stay with us.
We're on the march.